If you've ever typed into Google, why does money stress ruin my mood? Or why does financial fights destroy relationships? Or why can I make massive decisions at work but freeze at home? This episode's for you. Because here's what most high achievers don't talk about. Money doesn't trigger stress. It exposes the state you were in already. Your nervous system makes the financial decision before your brain runs the numbers. And if your system is in survival mode, you avoid what you should face. You spend to feel relief. You hustle from the panic instead of purpose. You're not bad with money. You're just not regulated when you make those financial decisions. If any part of this just landed and said, that's me, tap like now. Not for me, but for your system to remember you acknowledged it. If finances were logical, savings, investing, walking away from toxic deals would be easy. But financial patterns are nervous system patterns. Overspending, seeking momentary relief, underspending, bracing for collapse, overworking, trying to outrun guilt, or freezing on decisions, fear of repeating the past. Because money is the surface, the nervous system is actually the driver. You'll notice that you can make massive decisions for business, teams, even government agencies, millions on the line. But when it comes about your own life, your own future, you stall or you rush. At work, you perform from logic. At home, you react from survival. I used to tell myself, our own bankruptcy happened because of a bad partner. But here's the moment that quietly shifted my entire life. I was sitting in my office late one night, invoices everywhere. Someone asked me to sign off on an aggressive recovery plan. On paper, it made sense, but my body, it locked. I remember my hand hovering over the page. And I heard the quietest voice say, are you signing this to protect your future or to prove you're not failing? That's the night I realized I wasn't trying to fix the company. I wasn't trying to outrun the fear. I wasn't designing a recovery strategy. I was managing emotional panic. Business was collapsing, but truthfully, my nervous system collapsed first. When your system is activated, you don't optimize, you seek escape. You don't build, you patch. You don't choose, you react. And here's the truth, you can't think long term while your body is trying to survive the next hour. So stop the emotional loop and reset. Use the 7-minute reset. Then regulate. Identify the patterns that created this so that you can shift from panic to presence. Only then build the plan from clarity, not urgency. Because when the system's calm, logic returns, and perspectives return, and power returns. You don't perform less, you perform truthfully. It's not irresponsible, it's not impulsive. You're someone who learned to solve problems before you learned how to feel safe. So cycle breakers don't just create better financial strategies. They reset the pattern, fueling the strategy. So alignment, not adrenaline, drives your decision. If someone came to mind just now, someone carrying this silently, share this with them quietly. No explanation needed. Tomorrow is our final episode before registration opens. We're talking about how to rebuild momentum after a collapse, the exact sequence successful men use when coming back from a failure, a heartbreak, or a loss. It's not motivation, it's method. It's a system designed for recovery and rise. If today helped you see why financial stress isn't really about money, sit with that. Don't rush to solve it. There's no urgency here. On December 6th at 10 a.m., I'm guiding a live 7-minute reset experience. It's the exact process I used to make my very next move.
This is Rebuild Dad.